Alright, welcome guys. We are back with Age of Wonders 4 yet again, and going to be continuing on this pretty awesome little quest that we've got going with the Archons. Really thoroughly enjoying this. This has been one of the most difficult playthroughs that I've had in Age of Wonders 4, which has been awesome. And we're actually, I've titled this one on YouTube as Turn 100, but I think we're beyond that actually. So this is actually a, we're now sort of seeing the benefit of our massive army that we've got. Like we've got this incredible army of just three stacks, but they're almost unbeatable at this stage now in the game, and it's now just a matter of how we use these effectively. So we did get victory there. That was an easy little fight, but we do actually have different cities that are now starting to fall. So we're now starting to sort of go into the Elvish territory, into the north. Let me just do a quick summary of where we are in the game and what's actually happening. So as I sort of zoom out from Scaffold, which is this colour here is controlled by the elves. We've still got Zaethyl Silverleaf. It's still coming first in the game, first of 7. You'll see down there in the overall ranking. And so Zaethyl, we're now on the attack, essentially moving our way back through. We've got all of these various orc cities down through here now under our control, and so these have been released as vassals. We've got Fandatorium, which is a halfling city, which has been released as a vassal as well. And we're now sort of moving our way up into the north. What we have over this other side is we actually have a fight with the other elves. We've got the wood elves, which are coming second, and we've sort of had like a big fight in through here with our stacks as well. So we've got like a group, and I forget how these guys have gone. They've done pretty well. So we're sort of now taking this city back, which we've sort of had control of for a long period of the time. So Fraser is hi Fraser and Beoff saying, am I going to watch a stream with you playing Endless Legend 2 when it releases? The game looks interesting. I do want it. I don't like it, the game, but I want to like it, so I'm going to keep on persisting. So yes, I will be doing more content. I've actually got like another version that I can play with another faction, and I just don't enjoy the game. Like it just doesn't grab me at the moment, and I'm sort of hoping that will change. But yeah, it's sort of funny. Like I read other people's comments about what they like about the game, and I'm just thinking I don't see that, like so. But I will try to. I'm gonna be persisting. And so it is something, because it is something that I do want to get into and enjoy. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a funny one. When I started playing it, I thought, oh, this is really not a great game. We'll see how it goes. But as I said before, it is a game that I am looking forward to trying to get back into and trying to enjoy. So I do have as I said before, it's a game that I do want to get into, but I just don't like it. Hi Prawn Wanton, how you going? Can't believe I caught this live at the very start. Yes, no, we're literally just starting off. Anyway, so we've got a stack in through here. These aren't as strong as the stack of. We've got actually another unit coming back in. I'm assuming I'm bringing this one back in here to just to complete this little group in this other side. But this group here is to protect our holdings. So we need to have like a group at home, and so they're looking after all of our main cities. So our main cities are down through here. So we've gone off to retake Donbayan, and we are seeing there's different sorts of units now back out through here. We do have to be a bit careful now. What is that? Yeah, we've got a group that is coming through to destroy, like they're raiding our areas, and we do need to fix that up. So I do need to go back once I've actually got this one secured. So we're sort of stretched a little bit. Actually, what have we got through here? We've got this group here. This is the group that we've got 3 groups actually. This group is going to be. I hate that voice. So we're going to quickly fix that one. Voice override. Go to the elves. That's better. Accept the changes. Done. We don't want that. I don't know why that voice is so grating, but anyway. So these are moving back to take this thing out, and just so we can protect the from the raids. This has been raided in through here, so we sort of want to stop all of that. Hi Began, how you going? Fraser is saying Can we kind of like the same things. That's just what's beautiful. I like watching people play games. I don't want to play myself on Twitch. It's kind of ironic, but it's find it more amusing playing others play. I know what you mean. Like there is actually, it's a very common comment actually with different games. But no, it's in terms of Endless Legend 2. It is a game I want to enjoy, and I just every time I've played it, I don't think I've played it long enough as one thing, but every time I've played it, I've just found it really, really shallow, and but I want to enjoy it. So I'm thinking half the problem at least is me, not the game, and just based on how many people do seem to like it. Either that or I don't know. It's just not for me. I don't know, but it's a game I do want to persist with. Let's continue on. Right, so this is our main attack army here. The other two armies really are protecting the holdings. So now with these guys, we do actually have Scaffold itself. This is an old orc town that has been taken over by the elves. The city of Scaffold is occupied and awaiting its fate. It's being vassalized. We'll complete in 2 turns. Now, if we have bad health, we've got reasonably bad health with just that unit there. That group there is actually okay, and that group there is okay. So we can just keep on starting to sort of work our way up towards, this is another vassal city that we could actually then go and take. There's Old Hollow, which has actually got access to dragons, which we've been stealing from them with different things. Thank you very much for the subscription there, Friesel. Very, very much appreciated. And where are we? So actually, Bigamus is saying he also enjoys watching Dwarf Fortress, but doesn't really enjoy playing it. It's a lot of people say that actually. It's sort of funny. I love Dwarf Fortress. Okay, we've got First Landing is actually the capital of the elves. We're sort of on the way here. We're actually on the way. Now we're going to. These are all going to be released as vassals as we do move north, and we've sort of crushed the armies of the groups. Gore Pit is up there. I think I'm just going to go straight for First Landing now, and try to take one of these elves out immediately. So if we can take their capital and destroy their leader. So that the leader is no longer on the map and their capital goes. That's the end of them. It's interesting. What's those horses there? I've got no idea what they are. So let's move out in that direction. One thing with the game now, just they keep on making little changes, and there's one little quality of life change that they did make, which is quite nice. Which is if you just go and select all of your stacks by pressing the Shift key. They will then sort of you can then move them around and you can sort of see where they're going to end up. And so in that case, I can just move them all off in that direction. We're going to have to move around the outside edge here. That's okay. Got a teleporter there. Actually, we haven't been using teleporters, and probably I should start to use those effectively, if I can. So we can move around quickly if we have to. These guys are going to stay in Donbayan, just because we do need to protect ourselves against the other elves. These aren't as strong. Hang on, that's not going to happen. Just leave that one off. Keep them there. These are a much weaker group. Geez, we nearly lost her. That's Falcons. Who died in Dwarf Fortress like a week or so back. Okay, so we've got Archathesis. Archathesis we've made into one of our capital grounds. So, what should we grab? A fair bit of this Wonderstone. I could make yet another foundation if I needed to. Temple of the Prophet. You know, we have only 2 conduits in here. One there and one over there, I think. So I won't worry about that one there. I think I'll just get Healing Spires. This is much more developed than most of my other cities for the simple reason that it was AI controlled for a long period of time, and we're playing on hard mode, which does give us a negative with everything really, with building and so on and so forth. So the enemies will actually have better stuff than what we've got. Hi Zaethyl, how are you going? Hope everyone is doing well. Actually, tomorrow I'll just put a bit of an announcement out there. I'm going to be playing a multiplayer game with, well, here we go. Yeah, I don't know where they are. I might have to look and see where they actually are, those other groups. Try to locate them. Here they come. There's another group now moving their way down. This is a group from Gore Pit, which is still around that particular city. I'll probably end up just ignoring those and just going after the others. But no, a bit of an announcement. I'm pretty sure it's tomorrow. I don't think I got my days wrong, but Battle Mode and myself will be playing a multiplayer game tomorrow, so which is going to be fun. So we're going to be sort of streaming live on our channels, and it should be good fun. So anyway, I thought I'd just put that one out there. The game is Headquarters World War II, which has got and we did a test run yesterday, which is why I didn't stream yesterday. We're just sort of trying to figure out what we needed to do to make it so that it was a fun multiplayer experience. So Friezo is saying, speaking of announcements, you're actually quite close to 10,000 followers, Daz. Oh, am I? I didn't realise that. It's funny, I try not to worry too much about the progression of my channels, which is sort of bad, like, because it means that I don't really care about the about what I'm like, about the algorithms, but it's also good because it means that I don't have to stress about the algorithms. And I find that the trying to second guess what YouTube or Twitch wants you to do is really, really annoying. And so you stop doing what you want to do and you start just doing what the algorithm wants you to do. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's something that for years and years now, it's been something where I've just decided I'm not going to overthink the actual business side of streaming because it just gets in the way of streaming. It's just weird the way it goes. But yeah, thanks for letting me know. I sort of, because I don't really see those numbers because I don't look for them anymore. So Fraser was saying, "Well, keep it up, Daz. I love watching you through my usually very passive. I'm usually very passive in the chat. No, it's great. Look at people. Some people just like hanging out. Some people actually just they're basically. I've get all sorts of comments from people who just like to go to sleep while they have one of these streams on, which is fine. I don't mind." So, yes, Zaethyl saying, so the trick is not to build anything, just let the AI do it. Well, not really. You do need to have your core cities established. But if you have a look back in our the other city that we have that we're building up ourselves, like this is the first city that we had was DasTopia, which is here. And if I go into the building of stuff in here, and this is a bit different because you can see there's a lot of stuff that we have to still build. But we do actually have the Wizard Tower, which we don't have. We don't have access to these buildings in the other cities. I guess if we have a look at Mesocorum, or even this one here is one of the cities that we. This is a typical city that we got fairly early on. This has been a city that we did lose it for a little bit, so maybe that's something that will. This one here we've had where we took it over from the AI. So that one can still get something built. We'll go that way. That's why we're here. We've got hardly any money at this stage. Now that one we should be able to move down fair way. I'll just make sure that these are all connected with each other. These have been sort of taking over. These were protecting Archathesis, but also then taking these sorts of locations. Now we've got a rogue group there. This is from a town called Rivergate, which is underground, which we may have to go back and deal with as well with this stack. So this stack is really just protecting what we've got. So it's not very strong. Very straight, Mountain Dwarves. The Council of Mountain Dwarves acknowledge that their people have developed new habits of their own. They've resulted in the following change. Mountain Dwarves gain Mark of the Horde one of the cities in your realm is populated with mountain dwarves. And so Mark of the Horde is a destiny trait. And so this one here, driven by their desire to possess material wealth, this race values gold above everything else, so +2 material affinity. Cities with this race gain +1 city stability for each 70 gold in their controller's global reserves, which we've got 7. Cities with this race generate -1 gold for each population they have. All right, so they're looking for gold. So this is actually this is Don Bayan, the one that we've taken from back from the elves. This is a dwarven city that we originally was settled by Tugram over here. So she is one of the leaders of the dwarves, the mountain dwarves. So we've sort of got that city's been, we sort of took that from her fairly early on in the game. Okay, so Necron. Oh, yeah, that's the race trait. I think Necron has returned after being taken off the map. If that's okay. And Covenant of Faith. So there's another city, it's another spell that we've just gotten ourselves. Select new research. Battle Divination. So when cast, and for the next 2 turns, apply effects to the battle. So all friendly units gain +25 evasion, all friendly units gain precognition, and all friendly units gain 20% damage for the turn. We don't really need that one because we've got precognition through other methods with what we have. So I don't really require it, but I'll just go and get the full-blown healer. So we'll just go, not that we really need it at this stage. And then we have the orders for the different units that we've got. So I want to keep this group nice and strong. So they're just going to protect each other for a little while. And we're just releasing, this city we're releasing at the moment with a, be vassalized in 1 more turn. So they can just stay where they are. Now this stack, this group should attack us. This is an army of Gorpit, an NPC army of Gorpit there as well. Relatively strong with what we see, but we need to get to first landing, where we are sort of seeing there's already a lot of armies in here. The other option for us is to go and take Gorpit, just so we don't have this thing sort of sticking in our with what we're doing. I might just stay here for 1 turn, and because we'll have this city will then become a vassal in 1 turn as well. So I'm just going to keep all of these where they are.
Yeah.
And these as well. Alright, we'll end our turn there. So these will then come, like we'll then be in control of this at the end of the next turn, and we'll then be able to heal up properly. We still have to sort of scramble around all over the place, killing off different units. Here he comes. It's interesting. Looks like they're going to be trying to attack us. It's a fairly close battle yet again. I'm going to auto this rather than play it out, because I don't think that the units that they've got are strong enough to be able to hold us back. I don't think. So I'll just play it out and then play it manually if I have to. I'm still a bit concerned about the health of my units, so I'll just go and I'll auto combat this one. We do have a fair amount of strength above them, so we'll just do the auto combat. And I don't think I'm going to lose any units here. No, and you can see there, really, it's our units hardly took any damage there. Our heroes certainly did, but that's fine. So that was again a major issue for them. Now Zaethyl actually did make it out of the I don't think Zaethyl actually ended up being killed. Normally they end up going off into the nether realms, but I think this one is now sort of escaping. So I'll just go and close that one. But these stacks are now really, really strong. Like we've now got sort of like legendary mode dragons, for example, things like this. It's just such a strong stack. There's really not much that can actually sort of do any damage to us. Now Zaethyl should appear back at home. Depending on what these guys do. There's Rivergate, the other one that's raiding. And here come the other group. So we've got this is a safe battle through here. Only so we'll just do auto combat here again as well. Yep, not a problem for us. Close that one off. Yeah, I think we'll take out the capital city. So we're picking up different things. Now we've got the striking skirmisher, tier 4 champion. It's for a ranger. We don't have any rangers. This is tier 4 padded armor, so bolstering defense. Once per turn, this unit gains bolstered defense when hit by a melee or physical range attack. That's not bad as well. And we also have the resistant mail. So this is a +1 defense, +5 hit points, +1 status resistance, and bolstering resistance. I'll open the hero screen. We'll have a quick look at at what we do actually have through here. This is tier 4. Okay, we've got Order Affinity is going to be extra spirit damage. I think I'll just keep that where that is. That's our leader. Sunia of Arcathesis. Then we've got this one here is a tier 4 bolstered resistance again. That's fine. I'm happy enough with that one. This one here is a tier 4 as well. Attunement Fortune. Whenever a friendly spell is cast, this unit gains +1 Fortune, and then bolstering defense. Again, that's good. So we're fine there. I think we've got tier 4s all the way through here. This is Hearty Mail, so +5 hit points. And then bolstering regeneration. Once per turn, this unit gains regeneration when hit by an attack. I don't know if that's all that effective. What's this one here? This is a tier 4 as well. Yeah, I'll leave that one where that is. And Sapior. Tier 4 again. I'll keep that one. I think I'll just, as long as I've got the tier 4s all the way through all of my heroes. And Falcons, tier 3. Let's go and get another one, another tier 4. So it gives me better status resistance and getting extra fortune as well. The status resistance can be useful. Regeneration. I just, even for the theme of it, I'll just keep that one there. So we'll just confirm that. Close that one off. And we also found a piercing charged robe. So grants ignore 2 status resistance and +10 magic damage. That's not bad as well. Actually, I'll open the hero screen and give that back to Falcons. So that's the resistant mantle there. Confirm that instead. Close that one off. Okay, so city was released as a vassal. So we've now got this city is now under, so Scaffold is now under vassalization. We have an army that's now going to protect this one a little bit. And this is becoming quite a safe little zone down in this region of the map, except for the underground. The underground still has a lot of bad cities underneath there. But let's see if we can take out the leader of the game this time. Another city was released as a vassal back over here, which was the Dombayan. Should be now under our control. You can see there that we've now had to leave the city because it's no longer something that we can control. So I no longer need to worry about this as such. And so this army can now go off and do other things. And I'm going to find a target underground, I think, for the city, for this group. So we'll move them off. Again, these have all sort of leveled up fairly well. Let's just move them back out of this territory. Oops, we don't want to do that. She's struggling with her health. Let's move it back into there. She'll heal up very, very quickly. And this one as well. So this is Sapio the King. We will heal up anyway, just in the in this territory, because it's now a vassal territory. So just keep that group of 4 together. And we now have Rainbow Clover has been acquired. We already had that, I think. Yeah, we've got 2 of each of these now. Hero leveled up. There we go. So we're now down to, we've already gone down to there, killing momentum. Level 13 here. This is Beowulf. Got all of these. So really it's now just a matter of what do we want up through this other side. Reckless Rage. I won't worry about that one so much. I think I'm just going to go with more hit points. So 15 will then lead to +1 defense, +5% evasion. If I go this way, we can't take this because we've already taken Willbreaker. If I go that way, I end up in a bit of a nothing area. That doesn't connect back through. So what's this one here? Brutal Party. Attackers within 1 hex suffer 5 physical damage and have a 90% chance of suffering bleeding for 3 turns. I can zip out this other side and come back down this way now as well. It's all charging on that side. This side is critical hit chances. That's probably going to be a better way for us to go. So we have to decide which. We've got Execute, slight chance of instantly killing an injured target. And over through here we have critical momentum. Now if I do, I can't zip back down this path. This path has been locked off to me, so I can't go backwards there. I only have access to Reckless Rage. But I have access to these as well. So I've got this one as well that I can do. I'll grab that one for now. And so Zaethyl has been withdrawn into the Astral Void. But this all looks good. This all looks very, very good. So they've all been captured, etc. I'm just going to right click on that just to get rid of all of those messages. Healing Spires, produce the convent, and can annex another province. So we'll just go into Mazia Quorum and try to get more of these up through this other side. We'll get the connection through here. That now has a direct connection back with this other group, with Arcathesis. $120 at the moment. I think I might just save. Let's just go and just get produced merchandise for just a couple of turns. Try to get our money up. Yeah, we do actually have healing spires there. Get the tribunal just to get our knowledge. Our knowledge is very, very high. But I don't think we're leading that. I think that there's still the elves ahead of us in that regard. So, hi T5 Cats, how you going? Don't be drinking water before our combat results. You've lost 7 units, water everywhere. So, alright, so let's keep on going. Now, I'm just going to bypass Score Pit and we're just going to go straight for first landing. So again, I'm just going to grab all 3 of these, and if we have a quick look at them, like that one, just a little bit of health to be picked up there. I'm not going to wait the turn for that. This one here is struggling. That's the only one that's really got a problem, but I don't want the elves coming back. So I've got all 3 selected, and we're just going to now march off into their territory. And there's nothing protecting. This will be four turns to get this one. So they will be back on the map, but yeah, we'll just go and attack this one ourselves and be done with it. That should be okay. Down through here, we've got this wandering stack. That one up a little bit. I'm just going to auto-combat this one. That's fine, that was easy. I've captured a couple of these Thunderbirds, which I don't really want. I don't want to be draining any more of my money, so I'm just going to go and close that one. And we'll just dismiss these units. Actually, I wonder what their... hang on. What do we know about these? We don't. Here we go, Battle Mage unit. We've got Lightning Bolts and Thunderclap. Look, I'll grab one of them. And we scavenged the Cold Orb, which is a tier 4 weapon. It casts Weakening and Frozen, actually. That's not bad. Let's open the hero screen. Who's got what? We do actually have the Blightbringer here. Weaken, Misfortune and Frenzy. Does allow us to animate Flora, which I haven't bothered doing. So I'm thinking that we could use that there, the Cold Orb. Just to be able to freeze units is very, very valuable. We do have some fire damage as well, which is not fantastic. Yeah, I think I'll go that way because I always forget to use the special things. That also then allows me to then go and get a like a Griffin mount or something like this. So we'll actually fly into battle. So we'll confirm that and close. That was useful. So that one's now been captured as well. These other units, they're really just here to protect whatever's happening. Now, we don't need to worry about what's happening through here as such. The wandering stack in through here has been killing off the armies that have been trying to invade from that location. If we go underground, let's have a look and see what we've got. This is an area where we do actually have Pendant, which is the one that this is where that Thunderbird did get released from. I think I'm going to keep that one back. There's a few locations under here that we may need to look at, like Astropolis, but this is directly underneath where we are in the north. So I think we're sort of okay, but there should be another... there we go, Rivergate, this one here. Getting rid of this one's going to be a problem, because we just don't have any armies down this way, and I do need to get rid of this. So I'm going to have to send a stack that way, and I think I'll send the other stack that way actually, and just keep that. Yeah, actually, and I'll do that. I'll keep the group that we have. I don't want to do that. Just go back up the top again. Well, how strong are these? 900, 700. These are not very strong. So I think I'll just leave. I'll just leave them at this stage. I'm going to need one of those stronger groups to go after the other faction. Maybe I'll take a group of these to go and get that Rivergate location done. So I'll just keep these fairly central. These have been left in ruins. We want to, I think this is going to be 50 and I've only got 20. So I need to repair the damage that they've done through here. Yeah, they've sort of come through raiding. And now turn again. seeing armies moving it around. Okay, so Zaethyl is still number 2 now. There's Rivergate with their golems. These are incredibly strong. Day 108. Okay, so here we go. We've captured a lot of these on the way through. So how are we going here? This is now first. So Serena has now become the first player, and Zaethyl is now the second player. So we're sort of, I think we must be third, are we? They're fourth, fifth. That one's out, and sixth. Yeah. So we're coming third. So we certainly have turned the corner. It's just we now just have to effectively use that big army that we've got. Free City can be integrated. So this one, Skull Pit, is now like essentially flourishing vassalage. We just get the supreme vassalage in 7 turns, which is fantastic. So we just sort of keep that one sort of rolling through. These are the orcs. Ruined Province can be rebuilt now, so we'll go and do that. Terrasilon can grab another province. We're underground here. Actually, we don't have anywhere else we can expand into other than the underground. So we'll head up this way. Some riches in through this little area. Now I've got Summon Light Spirit as a spell. And we've got Conjure Divine Beacon. Upon casting at the start of each turn, friendly units in 2x radius heal and gain morale. We've got Faithful Whispers. We don't need that one. And we've then got Temple of the Exalted. This is so this is going to give me 20 city stability plus 10 mana. Okay, that's pretty cool. Income from governors in the city is doubled. Okay, that's actually pretty good. We'll go that way. Alright, so this stack is much stronger than the other stack that we saw, and so I'm going to send these down to help protect. Like this thing is coming down here to raid, and so I want to stop that. So I'm going to now move this group. I'm going to just take 3 of these. This is not, it's pretty powerful, but not exactly what we're looking for. This one here is great. I'm looking for that one. That one there is good as well. I think I'll actually just take all 3 with the heroes. Let's go and shift click both of those and move them down in this direction. Along with this unit. And then we'll just use these guys to just go and support the defense of the north. Without any heroes in the stack. So just keep them up there. And in this group we start the big siege. The siege of the city. I want to go on the other side of it, like sort of more on this side, just to keep away from Gore Pit. This is now a big chance for us to do damage here, like to actually take these guys out of the game. So it's got 40 siege defense, so it's going to take 4 turns to break this one down, and that's fine. So we'll start the attack. Now, I've hardly got any money, so if we add siege projects, I can get Undermine the Walls and Tower Bombardment. I might take those 2, I think. Yeah, I can make it shorter by clicking on that one, but I think I'm just going to go this way. And they've got a lot of protection here. actually, he's coming good, which is... Was he the right one? No, it was... Sev the Conqueror is the one that's actually really struggling here. So we do have a big problem with Sev, but I can heal him up with this one when we get into battle. So just keep them on that side, away from Gore Pit. 4 turns, then we should have this one hopefully taken out.
Yeah.
That one I'll just keep where it is. And we'll end our turn again. Hi Incognito, how are you? Just get myself a drink of water, be right back. Zaethyl looks like she's coming back. Oh, here we go. We've got ourselves a Steam achievement, a Magnus Opus. I should start going after some of those, I guess. You've treated your citizens in DasTactic well. Now the citizens wish to invite the people of Dwarven to celebrate. So Guildmaster looks at you. Which approach do you prefer? So share the festival with DasTactic will help all. So we end up with relations with Dwarven at plus 200, swayed for 18 turns. We don't really need that one. Festivities for foreigners are unnecessary. We must care for our own. We get extra city stability. We don't need that either. This wealth should flow into the economy. That's what we need. We need the money. The reason we don't need that is that Dwarven is already a vassal. So I'm happy for it to just sort of thump along. I can give it a Whispering Stone if I had another. I don't think I've got access to any more. Yeah, I've already taken that one and already taken that one there. So I don't have any more Whispering Stones that I can actually go and grab at this stage. I think one of these healing ones. I'm not sure when we use this one. I think these are on a cooldown. I think we will be able to get those again at some other point. Actually, looking at the mana and also looking at what we have over through here, I think I might grab another angel. I already am actually. Oh no, we're doing angelic transformation. Still 3 turns on that one, so that's okay. I'll let that one happen. So we'll have flying units everywhere basically very, very soon. Just move these down. Make sure that they all stay together. So we want to go back now and destroy this. Old Hollow, send a war party. Now that's the dragons. New rally has started. Now, do we want to get another phase beast? Banshee. Got all these different fairies now available to me. The autumn, spring, summer, and autumn. Actually, we've got even more of them. Heaps of them. Not sure where we're getting these from. Blessed Souls, tier 3 units. I won't worry about those either at this stage. Don't think I'll worry about the Rally of Lieges. This was we were using this very effectively at the start of the game. But from Locked Soul we do get the Phase Beast, which is probably the best one of them. But I won't worry about it. So Zaethyl is back in the map. And is bringing back in different units. So that's a strong unit. There's a good chance that they'll attack us at some point, which will then sort of be the end of them. They're bringing another. They're just dragging whatever they possibly can back. Now this group here is on its own, but it's very, very powerful with what's actually happening in through here. So I'm going to go and kill that before it can actually get back into the city. Sorry if I just go and close that one. So we've got all the heroes have been resurrected again. Along with these have been brought in as well. The Righteous Judge. So they've got a few different units there, but let's now move across to this other side. So we'll keep the fight going that way. Just make sure that we keep that siege going. So I've got 2 more turns there. I don't want to have this big 1600 unit come in and fight against me. So I'm just going to take that one out now on its own. So if I just move these over together. Yeah, so if I just move this one up next to it. And Phase Beast or this guy here, or Sev the Conqueror can go in and do this one. But let's just go and take it out. There's no other protection that this one's got. It's on its own. Whereas we have only 2. So cancel that one. Retreat. I need to move this one up 1. Then do it again. Oops, not with Sev, with the Phase Beast. And so we now have all 3 of our stacks. So we've got nearly 6,000 against their 1,600. I'll auto, but if we sort of lose too much health, I will come back in. I don't think we're going to lose much. So I'll just go and do an auto combat here. No, hardly lost anything at all. So that's fine. And that stops them from getting a big group of units coming in to help defend the city. So that's awesome. And then we just leave this one basically back in here again. So that's pretty much, these guys aren't going to be able to hold up against the next big attack that we actually have. Our ruler leveled up. So she has... We've sort of moved all the way down into here already. We've got Battlefield Restoration. Pretty sure we've got that one. Yeah, we've already got that one established. So we can start to sort of now move off in this direction if we wanted to. We've got Warding Bond, so damage sustained by the target friendly unit is transferred to this unit for 50% reduction. Not really interested in that one. Blessed Body, this unit is healed for 10 temporary hit points whenever it uses a support ability. That's not bad. And Support Resistance, this hero... when the hero enters defensive mode, these bonuses are given to all adjacent allies. I can always come back for the others, so I'll grab that one for now. We'll confirm that one. We've sort of got what we wanted out of the tech tree already. So we've got we've got 282 in through this other side. Mage's Guild. I think I'm just going to leave it for a little while. Actually, getting a teleporter, I think, would be useful. Where should we do it, though? Pretty right there. Like this Forester doesn't really add a lot to what we do. Let's just get a teleporter. That way we can start to move armies around. If there's a problem, we can sort of get there relatively quickly if we've got other teleporters at the extremities of the Empire. Orders required. These guys I'm just going to have to sit back in here and just wait for threats. Here we are. Okay, that was good. Good turn. Production in Dastopia. Estate Hall. Don't really need these anymore. You know, maybe even just getting a teleporter in this region as well would be a good one. It's fairly central there. So we've now got this. This is sort of like the top level apex monument. So it's nice and important. Okay, let's see what happens now. I don't think Zaethyl can really do much against us now. I think we really are. We've still got 2 turns before anything can happen here. We may see other groups sort of trying to get back into first landing, but I doubt it. And because it's now so desperate for them, they're just as likely to attack us, even though they've got no chance. Here comes another group of dragons. Okay, day 110. Getting good money now as well. I'll get the Merchant's Guild, because gold is really what we do need to have. We do have a teleporter in there as well. So as we start to get them, we're going to be able to swing back into different locations. Yeah, so I've got a few different locations in here. Yeah, it just cost me a bit of mana. I've got a fair bit of mana. So that will be useful ultimately. Keep you where you are. Yeah, nothing much coming back up. Tyrant Knight. I'm not sure where these guys are coming from, but they've got a relatively strongish army in there now. Yeah, 2,000 points there. This will be an interesting little fight, actually. So we'll see how we go with this fight. So one more turn, and then we'll have this one under our control as well. As I said before, they may attack us, but it's not going to... Whether they attack us or stay, they're probably going to be better off staying where they are. There's more coming in. They've now got full stacks. Okay, so this is a group that's probably with the elves, I would guess. Yeah, the verdant elves of Godswood. That's alright. So they're hostile with us, of course. Breach was made. Province is being pillaged as well, which we do need to go back in and smash that when we can. Which we can't quite get there. Can any of these do it? 2 turns there, so there's no rush. So we'll do it next turn. Wipe them out. So we have the breach in here, which has got 2 stacks of 6 plus a stack of 1. I think I'll come back to that one in just a minute. Gore Pit, it's in a war party. So they're moving off as well. Once we take this city, it's all going to, like, I'm assuming that this will be under the control of the of these elves, so they're vassalized to them, which we don't have to really worry too much about. One more turn and we get angelic transformations as well, which would be which would have been nice to have had for these fights. Temple of the Exalted. It's been researched. Here we go. We can actually now get our tier 5 tomes. Tome of the God Emperor. So we've got Divine Protection. This is targets units in the target friendly army gain Resurgence for 1 turn. Okay, so this is actually a an army spell, which means that it means that they will resurge. We can actually apply that and then essentially go into battle, and they'll all resurge, which is fantastic. Exalted Champion. So this one here is we've got for 3 turns makes target friendly unit deal 100% more damage, plus a whole lot of other different bits and pieces. Wrath of the Emperor. So this one here is an enemy army spell where they become demoralized and condemned. Or we've got the Mass Revive. Targets all friendly dead units with Faithful Zeal. They come back to life with 50% of their total hit points. Very, very powerful. Let's see if there's any others. I think that's going to be it. We're back to tier 2 there. Yeah, this is it. This is the only one we have that's tier 5. So we'll select that tome. We'll grab that one.
Godhood is known. It is felt. One need not convince others of one's divinity, for one's very essence shall shine through. Embrace divinity. Inspire all with your presence, and grant holy.
There you go, that one. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so what else do we have? Orders required. I'll go back to all of those fairly soon. I didn't read what that message was. I wish that there was a way to get back those messages that when you click on them. So we have our fight here. Let's just go in and do the battle for first landing. Now, I don't want to go in with Sev in the middle of the fight. I'm going to go in with Sunia, so she can actually then take this one out. So it's a low risk battle. I think I'll just auto it and just see what actually happens, and then see if we need to go and play it out. What's going to make this complicated is what's happening with the enchantments that they've got. So they've got Spelljammers, which won't really worry us. They do have cold traps, which won't really concern us either. But they do actually have Beacon of Valor. We did actually use the Undermining the Walls, and we've also got Tower Bombardment. But they should still have towers in the actual fight itself. Let's just do an auto battle and see how we go. Now, if we play an auto battle and win, we can't lose any of our heroes. So even though Sev's really, really badly off at this stage, if we win, and I'm sure that we'll win, but it's just how much we lose, and I don't want to be losing really any units. Let's just do the auto combat and see how we go. And if it's too expensive for me, I will come back and redo it. It would lost nothing, which is what I thought would happen. So, and you can see there hardly any damage. This is such a powerful stack that we have. It's more powerful than the sum of its numbers in through here. It's just such a well-balanced group with the big dragons and everything else going for it. It's just an amazing little stack that we've got, which is really unstoppable. Like if I just start to march around the map now, I can take out city after city with this particular stack. So we'll just go and close that one. That's good. And that is the end of Zaethyl. So Zaethyl has been the game leader for the whole time, basically. But we've now sort of taken that one out. Now, what this one does is it severely weakens the other elf. So even though she's coming first in the game, she's now on equal terms with Necron and with me. So it's now just the 2 dwarves, which have been sort of suppressed for a long period of time. So I'm going to probably have to still work my way through her to get to the dwarves. The dwarves will now have to be our next target, our next major target. So what do we have? We've got Amplifying Robe. We have a Spiritual Sword. It's only tier 3. Charged Mantle, tier 3. And a Warp Mount, tier 1. So we'll just take the reward. I could actually disenchant all of this. I really don't need it. I'll just do the disenchantment. Celebrating the defeat of Zaethyl Silverleaf. You've crumbled the last defences of Zaethyl Silverleaf and cast her into the astral void, banishing her from this realm. Whatever schemes Zaethyl had in the works, none of them shall come to fruition. The last of her misguided troops flee to hide in the hills and woods. Her first elves, their spirits crushed by the false idol's yoke, now find themselves at your mercy. So what we're going to be doing here is hold a parade to celebrate your triumph, so we can actually receive Imperium. I don't need Imperium. We're not going to do evil things because we are good. Spiritually guide Zaethyl to the Mage Haven. We do end up with we don't need any more alignment to be as well, to be honest. We just don't need to do that. So I'm just going to do the bottom one, let the moment pass. It's just a minor inconvenience to us. And so we now actually have First Landing, which we then, so Zaethyl has been defeated, and Zaethyl's binding on a gold ancient wonder was lost. So there was a gold wonder somewhere. I'm not sure where. Oh, there we are. It's a phoenix to the Rally of Lieges. That's interesting. Yeah, so with the so that one's gone. Yeah, that was the one. Then we've got to handle the war with Zaethyl's remaining city. So we've got 2 of them in here. So we can either make peace or destroy them again, like not destroy but vassalize them through combat. So been defeated now. Then yeah, we'll continue the war unless you agree to making it peace at no cost with them now. It's far away. I'll make peace. And then this one here is underground as well. I'll make peace with that one as well. Yep, so Zaethyl is gone. Then we captured those, so that's all okay. We'll just leave all them where they are. City awaits its fate. So we're just going to vassalize this one. It'll take 3 turns. We can absorb it in 6 turns if we really wanted it, but I'm already at the limits of my cities. So I'll just vassalize it. It's a useful city. Alright, so then we've just got this. Just have to keep on sort of rolling forward. I'm just going to stay where I am just for a little bit of time.
Yeah.
So we'll just come inside the city for a bit and just get everyone to heal up, and then we'll stay here for a few turns and then we'll head off. Again, just keep them where they are for now. As well. Dystopia. Okay, order damage spells cast 10 spirit. Yeah, that's actually good. Let's do that one. It's that's fine. Alright, so Zaethyl is gone. So we now have our leader is now Serena. They're coming in 4th. 5th, 6th. Yep, so 1, 2, who's coming in 3rd? I think technically this one is still coming in 2nd, even though it's been defeated. So I think that's the issue there. If we have a look at the free cities, let's just go, because we don't really need to keep like our. I'm not sure where I've placed the Whispering Stones that we had. So if a quick look and have a look around. So I wouldn't mind getting them across to the other cities. Where would it be? So armies, Rally of Lieges. It's our cities. Skipping over it, heroes. Diplomacy. Yeah, here we go. Free cities in here. So these are all vassals for us, and some of these will actually have Whispering Stones. That one there, for example, is Supreme Vassalage in 11 turns there for Skull Pit. Pyre as well is only at Bonded Vassalage. And Scaffold we don't actually have any at this stage, but I would like to. Well, Scaffold, we can just leave that one where that is. Old Hollow, these are free cities that are now, that we do have access to. These ones literally just left. So I'm just going to go and see if we can actually overcome this in through here. So we just go back to the to where we've got these. We're going to withdraw the Whispering Stone from there and from there. And we're just going to go down to the bottom ones that are here, that are not at war with us. We'll just give them the Whispering Stones. So bring them across. And I can boost the allegiance here as well, which I think I'll do, just to get on equal footing. That should be good. Yeah, that'll do it. So we're now on equal footing with the with Serena. All right, so we'll see how we go there. Hi, Sev. How you going? So your unit has been fighting valiantly and is on his down to very little health, but has been doing well. It's only got 2 units in it. Okay, we don't have to worry about that one. So you're up in here, yeah. Very, very little health. Saying also, I've determined that part of my stream's wheeling issues is something to do with my ISP here in Oluo, as I was having some odd issues on Finnish streamers too. Oh, okay, for the longest time I thought it was Twitch's fault. That's interesting. Actually, what was that? Combat. Didn't even see what that one was. I should take notice of what's happening while I'm playing. Okay, that's good. We've got another ruler started negotiating with the free cities. Good to know. Fangir is also in here, and Necron as well. Anyway, we'll see how we go. We just got to get up to here before the others do. Other ruler started negotiating as well. Go to the free city. Yep, that one as well. Pendant has sent another war party. Now this is the one that we have to then just go to the south with. Spell ready, angelic transformation. We'll just do this one here. So this will then change all of our units into angels. Bang, there we go. The pinnacle of Archon, of being an Archon. So we've got a lot of different summons that we can do in through here. I think I'm going to summon another Astra. Get one more of those. These are expensive, but they're good. Necron is withdrawn into the astral void up in the north here. Right, well, we can now just destroy this guy. So I'll just do this safe battle. This is a fairly powerful little group. Big golden golems and things. Just do a quick save before we start. And auto combat. Yep, didn't really lose much there, so that's all good. Close that one off. Hardy Protector. This looks pretty good, actually. So let's go and open the hero screen. So you can use that. He's only got this one here. There's only a tier 3. We don't have just a standard old sword. It's down the bottom. It says disable slot secondary, which is the which is what we want. We want the secondary slot. Mocking Gauntlet. Yeah, these all disable secondary. That one doesn't, but it's only a tier 2. Look at the tier 3 there. Yakka's pike. Yeah, that's not bad, is it? That one there. Let's go and use that instead. That's a better. This is for Beowulf. Let's go to the next one and. Oops, did I? I don't think I actually selected it. Did I? Let's go Yakka's pike there. Confirm. And that one can't use it either. It's been disallowed. Okay, that's okay. And then Sev also can't use it with the Tempest Retort. So nothing much we can do with that one through there. We can use a helmet here. I might go and build a helmet for some of these guys. It looks like we don't actually have the helmets. So we'll just go back into here. Forge new item. Head. Let's look at this one here. So we can have up to 5 infusions. So if we have a bit of a look, we've got hit points. Defense would be good. So that's two like extra defense in through there. You don't get a real lot that we can do. Status resistance is a good one. Let's go to hit points. 3 plus 10% accuracy. Let's go that way. Should that do? No, that's not what we want. So we'll get rid of that one and replace that one with status resistance. And we've still got one more that we can go and add in here. So this will then take it up to the top. We'll just go with blight resistance. So that then becomes fairly strong. What do we have? Oh yeah, we've got, this is what we've got actually in there. So we've got enough in there. So we'll just go and forge this helmet. So the cleansing helm, there we are. So we'll close that one off, and that will be useful. Now let's have a look and see if we can go down. That means that we can now go and fix that one up. We got rid of that. And we need to now get underground. There's the underground there, which will then take us straight through to Rivergate. Now Rivergate's also got one here. So that one, and that one. Get all 3. So I'm not sure where they ended up, but right, they came this way. So we're a couple of turns away from dealing with Rivergate. So they're now miles away, which means that any sort of incursions are now going to have to be dealt with these guys. So we'll go down and meet the other group that's coming down from the other side of the map with all of these 4. So they're going to come out of this location here. So they went through the teleporter somehow. I think they did. I think they used that teleporter to move down to here. That sort of would make more sense, I guess. It's been captured. Destroyed. So this group here, I'm just going to keep them where they are for the turns until we actually get this one to come across.
You are?
And a Terracylon. I'll go the Mage's Guild here. Here they come again. Oh, there's not very many in that army. Oh no, they are here. This should be easy. Just auto combat this one. Okay, we'll close that one off. Now, let's say it's the Sunblast, Bleeding and Blind. I'll leave that one. So saying, how experienced is the named pawn of mine thus far? Very, I think. This is him here. Seth the Conqueror, level 14. So he's right up there. And he's gone up another level. So what we've been doing is we've essentially gone through with the Death Knight side of things down this area with execution, etc., and then across into here where we end up getting the Will Breaker, and then finally down to killing momentum. So that's sort of where we got to at this point in time. We've got all of these mortal champions things. We don't need any of these, I don't think. So it's sort of more what we do over here, like where do we sort of go next? We've got Curse, which is actually doesn't cost anything to do that one. So Curse target unit. Yeah, that's actually not bad. Then we sort of can go down with Plague Magic or with Weakening Magic. That's actually good as well. Or we go this way, Second Wind. That's useful. Actually, that's probably even more useful. Let's go that side. So we'll go that way and confirm. So yeah, very, very advanced. Your vassal Donbayan is under siege. So we've got 4 turns there before that one will then fall, essentially. And then we'll have to be back there again. This isn't strong enough to be able to really do much to help with this. This will be fairly powerful, I would think. So I'm probably going to have to get this other stack that's taking out... I may have to sort of let that one just fall, and then we'll come back to other things. Other rules started negotiating. Go to the Free City. We're slightly ahead now. So we'll just keep them sort of coming through. And the other city as well. That's fine. Send a war party. It's required. This is a stack that we want to have protecting our holdings. And we want to be in here as well. Add siege projects. They've got a fair bit there, so we'll actually go and undermine the walls and then do a tower bombardment as well. So we'll just go and close that one off. Alright, so we'll end up with that. They'll come and attack us, I'm sure. And this one should be strong enough to be able to take that one on. Like, that really shouldn't be a big issue. This teleporter, we do actually have... The other group will be coming out of here very, very soon. So we're going to clear that out too. There they are there. So while we're here, let's go and finish this off. Ghost Trickster, that's okay. We're just doing auto combat here. Yep, there's no real problems. Oh, we actually captured this one. It's a battle. I don't even know what these do. Ghost Fire Bolts. I don't think I'll worry about it. It's not really thematic for me to have this one, so I'm just going to dismiss those units. It's a powerful unit that we captured, though. One back. And they just stay where they are. So we've got, this is being released I think in one turn, yeah, vassalized in one turn. We do have this dragons that are coming up to fight us as well. The teleporter that's down here would be useful for me to make use of, just to get back to Donbayan. But I think what I can do is I can go to Gore Pit, clean that one out now, and yeah, I wish Sev would have a chance to heal up before we did any of this stuff. We can actually start the siege of Gore Pit right away. I think we'll do that. Let's just get rid of this one now as well. This one should just follow us up. Start the siege. We'll have the siege projects in here as well. Undermine the walls and tower bombardment. Yeah, we might as well do that. So we've got a big void there. That's interesting. So that sort of stops a lot of movement. This is actually a nice enclosed area, actually. That's what we have. Yeah, Old Hollow is sort of next on the list. All right, so we'll lose Donbayan, but get all the others. Yeah, Sev's just not going to have a chance to heal up. But as long as we auto battle, we're not going to really have a big problem. Just go back up top again. Nothing much to that side. They've been able to pull these walls down very, very quickly. Now this is interesting. They're on the march as well. The giants. They're moving back. Trigger's not quite ready yet. Yep, so they're going to take us on. Which I don't mind at all, actually. So I'm just going to go and auto battle this one. I still think that we'll be okay. They are powerful though. Now we lost a few units here. One escaped. Lost a Thunderbird. We lost one of these zealots, which don't really matter that much. I probably could do better myself. I think I'll play this one out. We get close to losing a few of these sorts of things. It's an interesting one because we do actually have like a lot of stuff going on. I think I'll actually play this battle out just to see if I can do better than this one. So I'll retry. Get ready for lots of saves coming. You're saying got to go. Thanks for the stream. Hope you're enjoying the rest of the weekend. Well, the weekend's over for me. It's already Monday morning. So as I said before, if around about this time tomorrow, I'll be in a live stream with Battle Mode, and we'll be playing a multiplayer game of Headquarters World War II, which we're looking forward to. So we've got what I need to do is I need to bunch up into one area. Now we do actually have these things here will ultimately cause me issues. So these catapult towers, they only sort of can shoot every second turn. They've got a cooldown for every second turn they can basically shoot, but they do like damage. So deals damage to target over a long range, and ultimately can do a fair bit of damage. So I do want to get rid of those if I can. So what have we got there? That one's half damaged, undamaged, only a little bit damaged then through there. In terms of the combat that we have, if we have a look at the units, we've got a level 9 hero there, Myrna Fisher, which has got a charge, but also a lightning evocation spell. We've got a lot of these shield units, these stone spirits. These are interesting because these are, like most shield units, don't do a hell of a lot of damage, but these ones do, and these have got like a net ability, so deploy actually this caltrops, so train on target hex, but they also have immobilizing phase, so unit teleports to target hex and deals damage. So that's actually something we have to be a little bit concerned with. It's going to be able to teleport in, and at that point then it's also then got Quake, so enemy within a 2 hex radius sustains damage and then enters its own defensive mode. So these ultimately can do a bit more damage than what we would expect. We've then got the transmuters, I think. Yeah, transmuter battle mage in through here, which will be able to enemy units in a 1 hex radius sustain damage. They gain sundered defense for 3 turns and have a 60% chance of becoming gilded for 1 turn, which essentially turns them into gold, so or stunned. So it's so when the unit dies, the winner of the battle gains 20 gold per unit tier, essentially with that as well. So they're stunned, turned into gold for 1 turn. Another one of the stone spirits in through there. Then we actually have these tier 5 units, which are the golden golems. And so these have got strike gold, so deals damage to all gilded units within a 1 hex radius. If any are killed, this unit heals 10 temporary hit points. It also has this attack, so gilded cleave, deal damage to enemy units in 1 hex cone, and has a 60% chance of inflicting gilded. So that's a big one that we have to concern ourselves with. We have a longbowman in through here, which is going to be able to fire at 8. So that's actually a tricky one. We're going to have to get rid of that as well. Then we have these knights, which are not going to be a big concern to us. It sort of thinks that they should be, but they really won't be. Another tier 4 unit through there. Yeah, so we've only got the one golden golem that we need to sort of deal with. It's going to be these stone ones here that are going to be the problem, and these are also at extremely high level. So these are at legendary mode, which yeah, that's okay. We'll just this was in the middle, so it's not really going to matter whichever direction we head, but I do want to sort of swing one side or the other. Like I prefer to go and attack one area, and I might as well do it with the dragon. So I might as well use the dragon down this side, sort of get things going. Now we've got cold traps around the side. Just start to move up. These falcons. We have transfer life and hex pact. Range 8. This is a Lightbringer, which I'm going to keep out of the fight for a little while, and then we'll try to use the domination on something. I don't know what yet. I think this will be immune to domination because it's not a living creature. We've got the big dragon in here, which is the big fire dragon. Now, there's not very many ranged units down this side. So let's just start to move these up. Bastion up there. Just start to do whatever I can here. We did weaken it and condemn it. Falcons to also then attack it. Keep that one coming this way. And we have an Inquisitor unit coming back this side as well. So I can use this to do the damage up against this one here. It's just a normal crossbow. Good. That's good. We should be able to destroy them before they can really do much. Move this bastion in just to help protect it. There we go, 20% chance to kill it. There, graze. Okay, so here's Sapio the Keen. Can't do anything there. Don't have the range. Leave that one where that is. Got the Pyromancer.
Away.
Yeah, there's no real ranged units backing through this side as well. There's just got that one in the middle. But I don't really have ranged units on this side either, except for the Thunderbird, which is not going to get close enough. So we'll just bring everyone across.
All right.
There's a lot of different abilities, but we'll just leave her where she is. These are now Earthbreakers. So these have gone up. These are very, very powerful. So with their angelic transformation, Celestial, their flying unit. Yeah, so we can move across the Caltrops with these units without any real problem. So we don't really have an issue. This is our weakest stack out of all of them. Alright, that's pretty much got everything done. They're getting ready, which is fine. Gives me a chance to do damage. I've got to be very circumspect about where I go in and what I do. Like with those charging units, I need to make sure that I stay well away from their range. So they're all bunched up in here, so that these knights can get out to here, which is not going to worry me. So I'm sort of okay with that. Now falcons can kill this thing off, hopefully. I'll probably do it with this one here. Got it, good. And Now this one doesn't fly, so this one will go through, when it goes through the coal traps. It is going to be sort of caught. This one's not as like this little stack down here is not as big a drama for me as anything else. So I think I'll actually move the dragon up to kill this thing. Actually, I've got other ways of doing it here. So if I land on the coal traps, it's a problem. Caltrops, not coal traps. If I just keep on moving up, yeah, this is also a dwarf, so it's going to start bleeding when it does go across. Inquisitor. How are we going to handle this? I think we'll switch now to the other side. Don't have anything I can really do down this way. That one should be flying. Why are you not flying? Land movement. Ah, because we got the white wolf. If I got rid of the white wolf, I'd then be flying, so I don't actually need to have that, but I can't do anything with that one just now, so that's probably going to be better for us to get. I'll ultimately ditch that. Well, let's use the dragon up in here. The flame that we have is sort of like a fairly big flame area, so I could actually move in and flame all of this, which I might do actually. Just do a quick save just in case I get the wrong spot. Should we go there to see what the flame is like here? Only one. If I move up one more, I get all the others. There we are. I'm going to be bleeding anyway. Might as well go in, I guess. Just going to have to go in with it. I'll just leave it back there. She's now bleeding for 3 turns. I'll get onto the battlements here. That's my best chance there, is to do some damage against this one here. Weakened it slightly. Bastion. That one can then fly across. Elemental Gateway. Freezing Blast. So I'll bring that one up. Actually, I should have possibly killed that off now before I went in. It's not the best. Can't quite get. It's a 45 from there, which will kill it. So let's go that way. Yep, that's done. That's good. All of these as well. We're going to have to sort of set up a zone in here. Alright, that's good. do much else there. Actually, I probably should have gone back the other way. I don't have the attack there. This one will. At that location. I'll take that. A bit of damage there. Now the Golden Golem can't get close enough to us just yet. That's okay. Bring the Zealots across. Alright. We do have spells. We've got 85 casting points. So we can do mass condemnation. Amongst this group here, I think. Yep, just get them all condemned. It makes it easier for us to hit them. Earthbreaker has moved. That's okay. I'll just end the turn here. So those towers will now actually attack. And they should now start to come towards the line. They're going to be able to attack some of my units. I'm most concerned about the hero that's on the battlements, on the battle towers now. Our hero, which is a little bit exposed, but these are taking their time, which is good because it means that I can then move up and still just work one flank at a time. They cast in here. Offering units will benefit for the monarch as though the ruler was present. Expires in 2 turns. That's okay. That's okay. So they still haven't moved up, which is actually good for me because it's now going to allow me to hit this and destroy it. So that's gone. Just leaves only one of them, which is not going to be a dramatic problem. Now, the other thing I should have checked is... Yeah, they still can't reach me, which is fine. So I now have... pretty much can do whatever I like in this end of the fight. Now, we do actually have that unit there. I can stun. I've still got that one there with 60%. Summon an umbral demon. Let's go and do that. Be a big one. So the demonic forces here. So this demon is a tier 3 umbral juggernaut. So we're going to go and smash this thing. That will then force them to attack down that side, which will then sort of free up. Now we do actually have this is umbral taint, which is going to anything that passes through there will be it'll be there for 3 turns, but essentially it's going to poison the ground. So that's fine. We're wanting to go in here now. Got the tail swipe, which I can use. Does sort of like a 3 area, so those 3 there I could hit with a tail swipe, which I think would be good. And then we have this one as well. Now these are only low level units back down this other side, except for the hero at the back, the Duchess. can stun or I can do damage. Let's get onto the battlements here. Stay on the battlements and just get a bit of a bonus. Yeah, I think we'll just go after that one there. This Bastion unit, we'll move that up into the middle, although we've got this one as well. If I move that into there, it will be just attacked, so I don't really want to do that. I do want to get the Bastion up, protecting these. It's only a 5% chance of helping, but we'll still bring it up. Yeah, look, if I can get a lucky shot. No, missed. We'll get that one on the battlements as well. Go this way. Okay, that's good. And I don't think the Umbral Taint is going to worry us. I just want to stay right away from any of these units. Bring them down. This one's going to be able to use its abilities. Now, actually, one thing I should have done was actually stunned something with that. I'm bleeding, but it's going to be able to protect this side of things. It still can't quite reach us. And then these guys can fly over the top, but I'm sort of going to keep them out in the open here, I think.
Yeah.
There's other bastions. We'll start to move the bastions up on this side. The Earthbreakers. Leave them all where they are.
Yeah. All right.
Do us. I think everyone's now moved, and so we've sort of abandoned this flank and are now dominating on this flank. We still have spells. Now a lot of these have been condemned. All of them. Let's just do another mass condemnation in there again as well. Okay, that'll do us. They're losing morale because they're next to the dragon. So they're using attacks. Recognition's great. Yep, they're going to go after this guy. They sort of have to. Oh, I didn't know that they could do that. we may lose that Thunderbird. I sort of thought that I had the timing. And we've now been immobilized and killed. Alright, that's okay. We'll accept some losses. I'll change it to gold. Yep, gilded for 1 turn. As long as they get distracted so I can kill off the heroes, that will be important. I should have done a quick save before that last turn actually, because that was probably one of the critical ones. Gilded was removed here. And really, I can't do much with that, so I'm just going to attack what I can. Just move it off there. 65%. Now, it's only tier 1, I'm not going to worry too much about it. Ultimately going to need to get rid of this hero. Okay, I've got the Bastion unit in here. Just have to go through the fire. Oh, hang on, that's not the Bastion unit, this is the Bastion unit. Where's the other hero gone? Seems to have disappeared. The dragon... I'm just going to have to fight this one, I think. Just got a defender, 2 defenders. The defenders don't do a hell of a lot of damage, but they do stay in the fights for a long period of time. Just get rid of those now. Kill that one off. That's good. Oops, we missed. It's not a good hit. We actually hit our own guy there. I think I might move this one across just to help out on this side. Get a shot there. Get the kill there, but I want to get this one down. Two criticals, that should be enough to kill it. Yeah, that's got it. That's good. All right, that's fine. Then we just keep this one protecting this zone. Move this bastion. This one, I think that we've got this one covered now. So let's move the bastion back up to help these guys. There is a retaliation hit here. the zealots. Now we're likely to lose these. Slash is... Yeah, if I move that one in there... I can't use the slash just yet. There is an attack that does come back against Alina. Now we can actually take the Earthbreaker just to stop this thing from being able to attack effectively. Which I'm going to have to now do, I think. Let's go that way. We can bring this one across as well. Weakened it. There's a critical hit, that's good. Got it down to about half. Alina, so we've got the what's this one do? Sundering Sweep. Damage coming back. Right, that one can't do anything. We still have another spell that we can make use of. Our spells aren't very powerful. Oh, I can't do anything. We need to somehow get rid of this guy. We've still got 45. That gives me a few of these. One's probably going to be better off. No real damage. What else can be damage? Yeah, let's get rid of that guy. Alright, we'll end our turn there. Oh, I should have done a quick save again. Still alive, which means that the gilded golden golem really is now stuck dealing with that. So we've closed the gap against the charging units. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. So we're struggling down in here. wipe her out. Don't think I need to heal anyone up just yet. This one's stunned. This one here as well, focused evocation. 88% chance to stun it. I might leave that. What's the cooldown on that one? Two turn cooldown. I do have the elemental spirit that I can make use of as well. I think I'll wait for that one back over here. Damage done that way. It's only 25%. Nothing much happening that way either. Decaying. I think it gets all those things back though. No, that's now stuck with that. Yeah, I don't want to do the champion heal just yet. And we'll just hit this one again. Actually, I should have used that. Have the bastion, which will kill it. Okay, that's good. That's their sort of leader gone at that stage. Oh, it's got that steadfast type thing, I think. Have a bit of a look and see. Slip away. It's not. It doesn't have. So it's still available to us to kill. So we can still sort of try to get to it this turn. Unfortunately, the dragon can't make it. This one can. The crossbow. That's good. That's going to start to weaken the resolve of the other units, I would guess. Oh no, they're still pretty high. Even that bannerman is up fairly high. Just have to stay in the fight here and continue on, I think. This thing is still around. Can't really do anything, so I'll just leave it where it is. We have to now start to deal with this as well. Okay, we can kill that one off. Critical hits. There's a good chance we get the kill here. Oh, that one's immobilized. I've attacked with the wrong units. I didn't do a quick save either. It's a shame. Oh, need to sort of just keep on fighting my way through here, really. Oh, we did stun one of them. It's condemned. Yeah, that one's stunned. This one can't fight this turn.
Yeah, well.
I think I'm better off just protecting myself with that zealot. And we can kill that one off to stop a flanking, like essentially not a flanking maneuver, but it'll stop it a little bit. I'm just going to keep that one where that is. Bastion. This one needs to get into this fight over here. He's a bit too slow. So, do we have anything close yet? Not really. It's probably our best chance to sort of do some damage. These two we have to break through to at some point as well, because they're going to be a problem. Oh, that almost gets it. I think I might start to whittle this one down. Just get some damage done. So all the abilities of these stone elementals have sort of now, we don't have the, oh god, they keep on doing damage over there. Zealot's in trouble. See how we lose so much there? I'm thinking that we've screwed up here a little bit. Gilded, that's not good. It's funny, every time you replay a battle you sort of learn what you should have done or could have done differently. This one here, we're down to 1 point, so I think we've got steadfast on here. Pacified, slowed, burning. So we have big issues here. So I can't do anything other than move away, really. That one's got transfer life. Target friendly unit gains, yeah, temporary hit points and strengthened. Summoned by the caster die. This unit kills an enemy. Okay, that's okay. No, that's nothing. Hex Pact, I haven't used that at all. That's a free move as well. Okay, well, we've got these now that we have to somehow do damage. It's also been pacified. Oh no. Did you get a shot there? Not there. Oh, that's right, we're standing next to that guy. I think I've completely screwed this up. This is champion heal. Okay, so we can get our dragon back to fighting against this guy by using that with the dragon. We can start to do damage here. Shot there, so I've got 3 shots here. Let's start to weaken these. We can get rid of that one. We can get rid of that one anyway. No, I can't. No, that one doesn't do enough damage. In that case, I will use this one to get rid of that. I need to get this one healed up. Oh, this one doesn't have it. I thought that one had healing abilities. Do we have spells that will heal? Nope. That one there, but I don't have enough points. I'm 1 point off now. I've got 24, and if I had 25, I could get a healing spirit in to protect that one. None of these have got it. No, none of them have got it. So I think we'll be replaying this. The burning's going to kill me. Just got nothing I can do. We just can't do it to ourselves, that's all. Yeah, none of these have got anything. Alright, well, the other stacks that we've got, I've got like units that can actually help with this. Like I might dominate this one. Should have done that early, so we didn't have to worry about it. I'll keep that one on fire, it won't really matter that much. Oh, we did stun it, that's great. I want to move this dragon out of here. Transmuter will then start to attack it, but I don't think it's going to worry us so much. A couple of critical hits. Can't really do much there. And then we have our little problems back over this side as well. We can kill that one off. I can kill that one off with this one. I might as well just do that. Now the morale is dropping quickly. A few more critical hits. They may run, but I don't think they will this turn. So I think we're still sort of stuck. So cannot have fewer than 1 hit points, so that one's also in trouble. It's bleeding. that is. Oh, that one had healing, but I could have used it on that one. I'll leave it where that is. Yeah, I think we have to replay this. Yeah, I've already done that one, unfortunately. These are strong, but they don't concern me so much. Oh, we did stun that one. That's good. Okay, so what else can we do with this? Second wind. Version removes all negative status effects. Okay, but I haven't really been looking at these. Don't really need to use them though, so I think I'll just stay where I am. And yeah, you're sort of stuck there as well, so I think we'll just end our turn here. And we're going to lose that unit, so I think we'll be replaying this. I think we can do better. So I've lost some units, but we'll see how we go. This one's still alive. Still burning, but staying where it is. Unusual. Okay, we can kill that one off with the with these archers. Good, that one's gone. The dragon can actually get, though I do have the flame. Now the flame is going to go, if I blast out this way it's going to go, or if I blast this way it's going to go 1. Actually, what's the pattern like? If I try to get, so I don't actually hit this guy, he needs to be sort of like 3 in that direction. Or 2 in that direction, which I can't do. What about if I do it the other way? If I do it that way. Yeah, if I leave it, if I go into, I can actually have it so that it blasts the some of them. Yeah, I can do that one. So I can actually go in. If I go 1 away from him, I think I'm okay. I think if I move to there, yep, I can then do a blast that way. Without hitting mine, that's good. I do actually have this one as well, which I can do a big blast in behind all of these, so I'll do that. Their morale still seems to be pretty good, even though they've been losing a lot of units. It's getting down now, but it's... kill that one off. Let's just do that. Kill this one now. That's the Earthbreaker. Go that way. Ah, good. They're now starting to run. Critical hit on all three of them, which is good. We can kill that one off. That's severely worried them. We can go into the fire here and actually hit this one. We can just fly across. Another hero down. That may be enough to get them to run. It's got a few of them now really quite worried. Heal myself up. Actually, no, I've got no one else around me. Just go and lock in there. Another critical. It all helps. What can you do? Actually, I should have gone back the other way because that would have been quite useful. Just keep them coming. So some of those are running. That one died. I'm going to have to replay this. We got close to what we needed. Very close, actually. So I think we can do better. So I am going to replay it, but I'm running out of time for today. So I think I'll restart it and then save and then come back and finish it off. Yeah, because we got very, very close to that being quite a good result, and in the end it wasn't that great. In fact, I'll just finish it off because it's but then I will retry again afterwards. It's now running, that one's not. That one there. There we are, that should be enough. So if I just go yes. We'll see what we lost. Losing that hero though, I don't know how they got that one. We certainly did better than what the AI did. Not much, but losing the hero is actually a big problem. So I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to have to, and Falcons isn't in, so I can't ban Falcons. I'm going to do a retry, but I'm going to, but I won't be able to do it today. So I'm just going to do the retry here, then I'll just do a save, and we'll leave it there. But anyway, that was pretty cool. So just leave it where that all is. It was a more difficult fight than I thought it was going to be, to be honest. So we'll save the game. And we can come back to it. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys. We'll go from Mortal Champion to Immortal Champion in 300 turns. I'm not sure what that was with regards to Weretan. Better luck next time. Thanks for the stream. I think I'm going to win the fight, but it's just they do have higher ratings than I've got, but I could just do better. I know I can do better than that. So anyway, I'm going to leave it till the next time. I don't know when I'll be back playing this one. As I said before, Battle Mode and I will be playing a multiplayer game at around about this time tomorrow. We'll probably be finishing up around about this time. But that will be Headquarters World War II, which we're looking forward to playing. So we did a test run, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty good fun. So anyway, I'll catch you guys tomorrow if you're around.